Pro AI sound effects tutorial. I'm DJ Spiegelspin, and in this video, we're going to talk about it. Alright, so this video is about sound effects tracks, how to find them, where to get them in your streaming services, and how to organize them into your playlist, and then when is an appropriate time to use them in your sets. This isn't about the all the effects, the built-in effects in Djay Pro AI. I made videos explaining what each of those effects do, and if you're interested in that, you could watch those other videos. This video is about sound effects, not regular effects. Alright, so with that being said, I'm going to show you guys how to find these sound effects. So, in Djay Pro AI, there are streaming services that are integrated. So if we go over here, you press the music button on the right, and then you go down here to sources. We got Tidal, SoundCloud, Beatport, and BeatSource. I found that Tidal has the best of these sound effects tracks. SoundCloud did have a lot of them, but I found Tidal to be the best, and Tidal is the streaming service that I use. So here we go. We're into Tidal. Now, the first thing that I would recommend is to have a countdown, like the one that I just showed you guys. This is great for when you first set up all your equipment and you're ready to go. Instead of just diving right into your first track, I like to do a little countdown. People start staring at the dance floor. They stop whatever they're doing, and they get the anticipation that something's about to happen, that the DJ is about to play. So we're going to go in Tidal, and then we're going to go here to search, and then we are going to type in countdown sound effects. Countdown sound effects. Countdown sound effects. So here we go. We have, this one is a spaceship, which is kind of cool. It's not really a countdown, so this is why I didn't add it to my playlist. But if you guys play a lot of techno or EDM music or dubstep and stuff like that, this might be beneficial to you. This is what it sounds like. So it's like a spaceship counting down to take off. I found it to be really cool. But this one is the electric Android voice. So if you press the three dots, you could preview the track. So it's a really cool voice, and it really adds to the effect, and people start paying attention when you're about to DJ. So I'm going to go over here, add to playlist. And now I have a sound effects playlist over here. I recommend creating a sound effects playlist folder by pressing the plus button and then a playlist folder. And then within that playlist folder, you could organize it whatever makes sense and whatever's easier for you. So in my sound effects, I have scratching, surprise, and intro. So it's a duplicate, so I'm just going to add it there. So now in my intros, so we're going to go over here to my collection, go up to my sound effects. I like to keep it at the top. To change the order of the tracks, you just hold on to the playlist and then move it up. So right there, sound effects is at the top, so it's always there when you need it. Click it, go in the intro, and then here we go. I'm just gonna, and then to delete a track, you slide it to the left and press delete. So here we go. We have the electric Android intro. And then I also have this one. This is Countdown by B-Sound Kids. So in Tidal, if you search Countdown, or if you search the artist, it'll be easy to find it. Also, if you use a different streaming service, it's still, although it's not a song, it's still considered a track by an artist, and that's how you can find it and then add it to your own playlist. So this is a really cool countdown. It's more mild than the other one. 3, 2, 1, 0. Boom. And then there you go. That's a great countdown. So whether you're doing a New Year's party or, like I said, if you are just starting your set, I do one of these countdowns every set, and people find it entertaining at least. All right. So now the next one that I'm going to suggest to you guys is we're going to go to Tidal, and then we're going to have some cheering. So, crowd cheer FX. And then here we go. Now, there's a lot to choose from with any of these type of sound effects, so I suggest listening to them, taking the time and previewing them, and find one that works with your DJ style and your audience. But I suggest that you should have at least a couple of these applauses or crowd cheering. So that one's pretty good. We have a large crowd here. That might be better. Yeah, I like that one. So now we're going to go over here, add the playlist, and then I'm going to put it in my surprise playlist. So these cheers are great for multiple occasions while you're DJing. Let's just go back to my collection. Now we're in sound effects, surprise. So obviously, if you're doing a surprise party, the guest of honor walks in, and then everyone's going to go, surprise! So what you could do is you could have this crowd cheering. So the guest walks in, everyone says surprise, and everyone's cheering, and then you're playing this over the speakers, and it sounds like there's a bigger crowd. It sounds like the person's really appreciated, and it really adds to the whole effect and the whole ambiance of the person walking into the surprise. Also, if you're doing weddings, sweet 16s, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs, and you're making announcements, maybe you say, everyone make some noise for the bride and the groom. And then you could add the clapping effect to that. Also, this is called Crowd of Adults Saying Surprise by Sound Effects Library. So this is obviously great for a surprise party. The person walks in. And then I like to mix that one with an applause. So I'll have both of these loaded. The person walks in. And then you mix it right in to the clapping. And then while that's playing, you can mix it right in to your first song. So it is the same thing as DJing, just like you're playing 2 tracks of music, but now you're mixing in 2 tracks of sound effects, and then you're mixing into your first track. So it really adds a really cool effect, and I definitely recommend you guys having some of these in your playlist ready to go for whenever you need them. And then here's another one. This one is for scratching. So I'm going to make a separate video on scratching samples, but there are multiple of these. Like this one is DJ voice sample scratch. So it sounds really cool. It sounds like someone's scratching already. So if you just throw on a beat here, press sync. That sounds pretty cool. You could also throw it in if there's like a slow part of the song where it's just a beat, or you could use Mix to make a instrumental and then play some of these sound effects over the beat. So I really hope this helped you guys expand your creativity and know that the streaming services and the music selection is not only for songs and tracks. You could also search all of these great sound effects, and I only just scratched the surface. I just wanted to give you guys the ideas and give you guys the push to add a little bit more creativity to your sets. So if you found value in this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel to learn more about DJing with the iPad.